Hey guys, I'm Eric.
And I'm Don.
Vanda?
And we are D&D Miniature and Board Games. And as normal, what do we do after we play a game?
We review it!
Go somewhere down the street.
Drink heavily.
Eat pizza.
We talk about how, Don moves the wrong figures.
Hey, did I tell you I looked up flanking and you did it completely wrong?
Yeah, they misled me so that I will lose.
What? Here's the thing. There were 3 rule books floating around here. I didn't see anybody trying to help me find flank.
Well, this was I was sitting over here looking it up in the old rule book.
It's beneficial.
This is the new one, which is really good.
Everybody agreed with what we thought it was instead of finding it.
In like 2 seconds.
It was really beneficial for others, not for
If you found it in 2 seconds, then why didn't you speak up in the game?
You were bogarting this rule book like my wife bogarts dice.
Sir, we have more than one rule book for Arcadia Quest.
Uh-huh. And it wasn't in the other ones, it was in this one.
But you know what? Instead of discussing the rule book...
Sorry, but...
Why do I get the feeling this is just going to be all edited?
Okay, let's go.
Hey everybody, I'm Don.
So anyways, after we get done playing a game, we normally review it. We have a score of 1 to 5, 3 being average, 5 being outstanding, 1 being crap. We usually score on 5 different categories: graphics and artwork, rule book, components, replayability, and overall fun. The normal person that starts us out with graphics and artwork actually wasn't playing tonight. Tim.
Was that Tim?
Yeah, Tim usually does the graphics and artworwork.
So, I knew the answer to that because Tim wasn't here.
So Glenda, you get to start with graphics and artwork.
Well, that for me is already a 5. I have my favorites. It's just all these glowing colors and the artwork, the design is just a 5 for me.
I went with 5 also. I like the art style. I understand not everybody likes the chibi style or whatever.
But that would be components, so...
No, but the artwork is...
Well, no, that would be considered artwork.
Because the big heads on the cards.
The big heads.
Yeah.
Big heads, big eyes. I find it fun. I don't think that it takes away from anything.
So
it's light-hearted like the style. I give it a 5.
Alright. I gave graphics and artwork a 5 as well. I have yet to see a Cool Mini or Not game that the graphics and artwork wasn't outstanding. They go top tier all the time. I was quite impressed with the artwork both on the map tiles, the cards, everything. 5. Alright, so, Don.
Rulebook.
You're going to have the most to say about Rulebook, so go.
It's not every day that I would give a rulebook a 5, but I am going to give this rulebook a 5 because on page 7 there is a little call out that says Arcadia Quest Goes to Hell. And it is a list of everything that has changed between this rulebook and the old one with page numbers, and it's really easy to find. And it is very much appreciated. So, this is what a rulebook should be.
My question to your 5 on that. If you had to stand alone just on this rulebook and had never read the original Arcadia Quest rulebook,
this would be the one to read. Even if you have them both, if you're looking something up, take that one and you could get rid of it.
Just
basically.
Toss that and
this
just use that.
This one's much better than the original. They've learned a lot of stuff from the original games. This is so much better. I mean, we were looking up flanking earlier. I think we brought that up. I found it in 5 minutes on this rulebook.
Well, earlier you said 3 seconds. Which one is it? 3 seconds or 5 minutes?
Are we going to go?
They're going to be able to rewind it.
A few is 3 and a couple is 2.
Glenda rulebook.
Okay, for me, I think with just so many rules, I'll give it a 4. I guess there will be that one point that you're just gonna have to keep like flipping but C1 rules are pretty much always laid out right anyway. and explained well.
So I'll be the doomsayer. I gave
The
the
one who
rulebook.
couldn't find a flag.
I'll give the rulebook a 3. It's just average. I didn't think it was just outstanding. It gives good examples and everything, but it does, as Tim always says, it does what a rulebook's supposed to do. It tells you how to play the game. There were a perfect example, and you have brought it up already. While we were playing, flanking is not in the index, the back index. So I couldn't find it rather fast, and it was something that was kind of important because Glenda's character would have actually survived if we could have found it and actually played
probably
that
I won.
rule properly. So I just give it a 3. I mean, it wasn't outstanding. It wasn't horrible. It does what it's supposed to do. It teaches you how to play the game. And with this particular one, because it's such a large rule book and there's so many rule books, there's a lot of flipping around.
Okay.
Components, done.
I went with a 5. And CMON miniatures are very good. They're basically the standard that everyone tries to reach to. I mean, it's hard to find a bad CMON miniature, honestly.
I gave it a 4.
Wow.
I didn't go perfect with it because it's components. There are certain aspects. Now, the game boards are quite thick, and they're small enough that you're not going to get a lot of warpage that's going to affect you when you're playing. The thing that I would like to see, though, is if the game board tiles are that thick, then the player tiles that you put all your stuff on should be a little bit thicker. They're very thin, they're just cardstock style. And if you're going to use it, because think about it, even the RIP thing has got the same cardstock as the map tiles. You're using these as much as you're using this or those. Actually, you're using these more than you use those. So I think that it should have been a little bit heavier stock. Figures, it's CMON. You're right. Everybody strives to be like CMON. It used to be Games Workshop, but with these style games, everybody goes for CMON quality. Which in all actuality, if you watch a lot of the Kickstarters, there's a lot of complaints, and they're like, well, CMON did this, and other companies are like, we're not as big as CMON. We can't afford to do it that well.
They're kind of like the Games Workshop of board
games
anyway.
They're the ones that everybody goes, they say that that's the top notch. So I still give it a 4. Still at above average. Glenda?
I gave it a 5. I love CMON characters. The creation of characters, the figures, the maps, everything that comes with it. It's like a little girl playing with money when you win. You get your award, you get good colors. I think it's the pride of CMON, and again, it's CMON. They're the ones that draw me into playing games, and all these components, it's a draw. And for me, it's really top of the line.
Especially like
Fine.
when all the little plastic components are supposed to be plastic pieces. If you don't forget to order them.
I didn't forget to order them, I just didn't.
But
see, because I can tap my cards, I don't have to put a component on
But
top
like you said,
of it.
all that, it's so...
Or flip it
so
upside
nice.
down. You know what? Tomato.
It's like you have everything you need.
So you gave it a 5?
I gave it a 5. Perfect.
I'm going to head replayability. I gave replayability a 5. The reason I gave replayability a 5, you have a campaign. You have, with all the extra stuff, you can do the campaign from regular Arcadia Quest. You can do Inferno. You can do a Beyond the Grave?
Yeah.
You can do pets. You got the dragons you can add in. You've got a whole lot of lava. You've got wow, I had it right there.
Crazy.
You've got hundreds of different characters you can use. You've got different starting weapons you can use. once you get into the higher scenarios, you got different things you can buy, which make your characters different. I gave replayability 5. It's a high replayability because once you get done with the campaign, you can do another campaign with different characters. So I gave it a 5.
I went for the 5 too for the exact same reasons. And you can play the same campaign, and you don't always play it the same way. You do different scenarios in the campaign. You have different characters playing for it. You play
have
with different
opponents.
people, playing the other
style.
characters, and there's just a ton of replayability for this. Definite.
I gave it a 5. Like I always said, this kind of game is endless possibilities. You can just play it however, different opponent, different scenario. It probably never be the same.
And with fun, I think we can all agree.
Fun 5?
5.
Fun 5.
Arcadia Quest, we always have a blast playing it. The review will be up before the playthrough probably, but once you get to be able to watch the playthrough, you'll see that we actually have a pretty good time. It's very cutthroaty. We like that.
Yeah.
We like to burn each other quite a bit.
Yep.
Actually, I think they really like to get on me when we play this type of game, but
No, you guys are trying to kill me.
If everybody's turn comes around,
yeah, I know.
we actually kind of gained up on Glenda a little bit.
We did, didn't we?
You did, and you know what? I'm just one quest away. Could have been, but sorry. Next time. I killed him though, right?
Right.
You know, though,
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters, right?
I will probably be accused of, telling her what to do because I had to keep telling her what dice she had to use and how many and everything.
Probably.
Yeah.
But that's nothing. It's the move. I'm talking about the move. That's all me. And I killed you, so that's a good point, right?
That's really all that matters.
And
All that matters is
behind his
that we
back,
kill
right?
each other in the game.
See, when I killed you, it was an attack of opportunity. When you killed him, it was personal
It was-
and enjoyable.
And planned
Yeah.
out of the portal. Psst. All
With
right.
much encouragement and rejoicing.
But anyways, guys, total score 4.7 out of 5.
Ooh.
Typical CMON score
I
with
know.
us. We hate to say it, we love CMON games. Cool Mini or not, they're great games. We love them. It is very hard. I think they'd be very hard pressed to have a bad game with us.
We really
You call me a Simon lover if you want, which
Yeah,
I
you
am.
are.
I do. I do like their stuff. They hit all the buttons for me. I gave this game a perfect score, unapologetically. It's a perfect score. This is, this is my kind of game. This is turn the radio up. This is my jam.
It's your jam.
I feel so lame saying it. I'm sorry, but it is.
Hold me close, never
Well-
let me go.
With pride and...
It's how the song goes.
Did you really sing it?
Anyways, guys, 4.7. As always, support your local gaming. We support Discover Games, Fayetteville, Georgia. As always, game on.
Game on.
Game on.